Good evening, you guys. It's your boy Ben Mahari here, representing Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. Much love to the entire LDBC and the entire basketball community. Skip to the pleasantries. We'll just get down to business here, shall we? So, the Miami Heat showed tremendous heart tonight. And basically, they just did not want to let this series end in a sweep. And what did Jimmy Butler do after a 25-point performance in game two? What happened here tonight? Well, put up a monster triple double. That's pretty much what I got for that. Let's see. 40 points, 11 rebounds, 13 assists. And get this. Jimmy Butler is the first player with a 40-point game in the NBA Finals without attempting one three-point shot since Shaquille O'Neal did it back in 2002. Just an amazing performance. And after Jimmy Butler had that great performance, he pretty much said after the game in the post interview, he pretty much said that he thought that we realized that they belong and that they can beat the Lakers, and they pretty much did that. You know what I mean? Butler. What I said earlier on, I said that Jimmy Butler needed to be aggressive. He needed to be assertive, and he needed to be involved in every phase of the game and put everything he had if they're going to have a chance to win tonight. And guess what? He did that, man. He was taking it to the basket. He was grabbing every rebound. He was getting his teammates involved. He was being efficient and he was being aggressive. All right. Something that we've been waiting to see from Jimmy Butler since the start of the series. And tonight, you saw the whole entire arsenal of Jimmy Butler. And let me say this about LeBron, okay? This is why we've been trying to tell y'all about LeBron for so many years. Yes, he's a great player, one of the greatest players of all time. But every time we've been through this kind of conversation, he always finds a way to always mess it up when his team needs him the most. Didn't show up in the fourth quarter. LeBron, yes, he scored 25 points, but he had 8 turnovers in the game. All right. For Anthony Davis, after scoring like 30, after scoring 33 in game two, only a measly 15 points. Like, come on, you guys. Both of them dudes combined to score 65 points in game two. And tonight in game three, they only managed to score like 45 together. Like, that's not enough, man. Like, come on, bro. You got to do better than that, man. Like, I could just pretty much steal off the opening tip that Miami wanted this game much more than the Lakers did. Like, listen, I still believe that the Lakers will still win this series, but the way that they played tonight is like the Lakers didn't take this game seriously, and they let the Heat pretty much run them out of the gym. And also salute to Duncan Robinson too. Duncan Robinson pretty much was efficient offensively. He was aggressive and really did his thing, scoring 27 points on basically 4 12 from the field, and he got to the free throw line a lot. In fact, Butler went to the line 14 times in the entire game, guys. All right. They went 21 to 23 from the free throw line compared to the Lakers. Lakers to 22 of 29. Okay. They made most of their free throws. They made the critical shots when they needed to. All right. And pretty much throughout the entire game, Butler put the team on his back and pretty much carried them to victory. All right. Without Goran Dragic, who's going to probably be out for the rest of the series, without Bam Adebayo with his neck and shoulder injuries, right? They had to lean heavily on Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler delivered in a big way. Can we stop trashing on Jimmy Butler from this point forward? All right. Jimmy Butler, say what you want to say about the guy. The guy is a pit bull. The guy is from the old school. All right. The guy plays in an old school mentality in today's basketball. And the way that he approaches the game, I respect how he approaches things. All right. He takes things very, very seriously. And he knew that he needed to have a big game tonight if they're going to have a chance to get back into the series. And guess what? They did that. But I think the scary part is I think that this is probably Miami's best performance of the series. And I think this is only the game they're going to get because I think that the Lakers are going to come back Tuesday and recognize how bad, how outplayed they were and how out physical they were against Miami. So they're going to come back in game four. I think that Lakers will come back in game four, make the necessary adjustments, and pay more special attention to Jimmy Butler. All right. Now, we still don't know what's going to be for Bam Adebayo. I assume that Gordon Dragic is not going to play for the remainder of the series. But if Bam Adebayo can return at some point, even with the neck and shoulder injuries, all right, that's gonna probably increase their chances a little bit. All right. But if Miami can find a way to tie up this series on Tuesday, I'm telling you right now, you LeBron fans, you better be scared, man. I'm telling you. All right. But I assume that the Lakers are going to find a way to come back from this and try to put this series on ice at going up 3-1. But I'm telling y'all, the Heat are wounded, but a wounded animal is always a dangerous animal, and you saw that tonight with their backs against the wall. Butler put on the best performance of his entire career. All right, but I expect the same thing from Miami in game 4. All right, they're gonna need to top that on Tuesday if they're gonna have a chance to tie up this series right now. Okay, you know that AD and LeBron are gonna come back with a vengeance. All right. So you better be ready for the storm that is ready about to come in. But salute to Jimmy Butler. Great performance from him and putting the team on his back, pretty much showing why he's still one of the best two-way players in the NBA. And now we got a series now. We actually got a series now. So the Lakers are still up 2 games to 1, but the Heat are pretty much said we're not going to be swept. All right. And salute to them for that. All right. So we'll see what happens on Tuesday if the Heat can still top what they did here tonight and try to tie this series up, or will the Lakers finally put their foot on the gas pedal and take a commanding lead into the series? So we'll see what happens on Tuesday. But I'm gonna put some more thought into some more videos for you guys tomorrow, and don't miss Morning Historical Perspective for tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Time. You cannot wait for the video that I have prepared for you guys. So stay tuned for that. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section.